Hello, Aries. Welcome back. This is Angie with Simply Life Spirit Guided. If this is your first time here, I'm so excited to have you here. If you're back to see what is going on for the week of January 10th through the 16th, you're in the right place. Let's go ahead. Our overall energy color for this week is black. Find richness from the dark night. I feel like this may be a dark night of the soul week going on here. Let's see what the cards have to say. But find richness from the dark night. So that could also mean quiet solitude in the dreams of the night. Let's see what's going on. What is the energy of black for Aries? All right. It looks like we have mending out. Our very first card is mending. So finding richness in something, mending, finding the good in something, even though it doesn't always seem good at the time. If we can find a lesson in it and find the good in it, you're a step ahead. And you also got not for you. This is showing a fortune cookie and a chessboard. So this they're pointing that out to me, and this is not usually what I see for this card, but they're showing me that this is not the time for you to make the move. And we'll clarify this because maybe of the mending going on, but we're going to clarify it with other cards. So we'll see what that is in community. Like surround yourself with community, bring your tribe in, your community, your circle of friends, bring that in, rely on them this week to bring you support, love, guidance, answers. But they're going to be important to you this week because you have between worlds. And when we get between worlds, that's you're in this like 3D reality. I feel like your gifts are opening up. You're transitioning into a higher intuition level. Um, and maybe, obviously, not everyone wants to be a psychic or anything, but we all have gut intuition, inner knowing, um, and insight, that gut feeling kind of thing. And between worlds is expanding that gift, and you don't have to necessarily use it for anything like this, but you can use it in your everyday life following your gut instinct. I mean, you hear that term a lot, so that's exactly what this could mean too, in exchanging gifts. So maybe you're building and expanding and exchanging gifts right now, like you're never going to trade in one of your gifts for another, but you're exchanging the way that you are using the gifts right now. Like maybe you just had that gut feeling, that instinct, that gut feeling, but now you're going to exchange it and think from your heart, not necessarily that gut feeling, but what does your heart really want to do? And let's see, let's clarify that. These cards on the table, please. Can we clarify these cards on the table? You got a bonus card out too, because we usually have 4 in that first row. So we have all the clarifiers out. Perfect. And our first card out with mending is individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. So you're mending. And what your mending looks like is not necessarily what somebody else's mending looks like. You are on your own individual path. And this is telling me that you're kind of wandering, wandering on that path. Like you're seeing other people do things or the way they're doing something, but the way something worked for someone else isn't necessarily the way it's going to work for you. You have your own path and not for you. The next card out is it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. So I have a feeling that this card, you keep thinking that's not for me. Like, I feel that you're going through a situation, you're wondering about something on your path, and you're thinking it's not for you, or something keeps telling you it's not for you. But it's easy for me to receive coming out. Use that as your mantra. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive, because you need to be open to the fact that you can receive. You are worthy of receiving it. And you may have that gut feeling, that intuition, that knowing that it's not time for you to receive it yet, but bringing in that not for you energy, but always be open to receiving, because you never know when the time is. And with community, you have coming in change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. So I feel like with your community, you need them around to support you. You're going through a change right now, a big change, a transition that's coming into the between worlds card. So you're going through a change right now. And oh, you got intuition for your next card, in between two worlds. So each person's real, sorry, each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what is needed. So, yeah, I feel like you're expanding, you're growing into another level. You're between worlds, this world that you are operating in now and the world going forward. And your last card out with exchanging gifts, you got divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Allow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundant, not chase it. So you got divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. And remember, abundance, everybody always thinks abundance is money, and it is. And that's a good kind of abundance, but there's also an abundance of love moments, memories, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of um, good feelings, good energy. Like everything in our life is miraculous and is abundant if we choose to look at it that way. And this is asking you, that telling you to remind you that you were born to align with love's will, follow and serve something beyond the ego. So your ego is always going to tell you you're not worthy of it, or it's not for you, or it's not your time. But you need to stay in the knowledge of that birthright, that divine abundance is already yours. And let's see, clarify the cards on the table one more time for us, please. Can you clarify the cards on the table for Aries one more time? I think one flipped over here. All right. So your individuality, they're telling me rise above. I see only beauty and grace. Like on your path right now, you may have been looking at everything that came into being as something hard to do, a hard thing that you had to overcome, or hard action to follow to bring greater being in the higher frequency into your life. But now you're rising above it. You only see beauty and grace because that's what you choose to see, and what you choose to see and what you choose to think about, that's what you bring about. So, with not for you and ease coming out is emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. So, it's asking you to remember, it's easy for me to receive because you're emerging into grace right now, and you're going to probably feel a little tired, a little wore out. It's a lot of mental, physical, and emotional things when you're emerging into a different state of being and when you're going through a change or a transition or ascension. But emerging into grace is like you're coming into understanding that abundance is yours, whether that be a new job, a new house, a new car, new spiritual gifts, new more money coming in, whatever it is, you're emerging into that grace that is your birthright. And change, believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Once you start really believing it, embracing it, and owning it, that's when the true magic begins, when that change comes in. And with between two worlds and intuition, you have cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. It sounds like an awesome week for you guys. You're going to have a lot of abundance, a lot of changes coming in. Don't be afraid of them. Just like ease into them, settle back into them, and see what happens. Don't try to force the things to happen. And you got flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. So when you get into this state of exchanging gifts, divine abundance, and flying free, the exchanging gifts is actually coming in with these cards out. The exchanging gifts is God, source, creator, universe is going to give you a gift in exchange for your gift of faith that it is already yours. And I'm going to do a spirit animal card, and then we'll do a little mini creativity card for each day of the week. And spirit animal card for Aries, please. What is spirit animal for Aries this week? And you got fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. All right. It's always staying open, always believing that you have the birthright and there's resources around you that you may not even know of. Yet there's God, source, creator, angels, working behind the scenes to bring you what you need in your life. Just trust in that feeling and be open to romance, be open to that level of love, even if this is like actual romance in a personal partnership or the romance of loving life. Just be open to it. Be open to the frequency of love. Here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. Let's see. For Monday, I'm going to keep these in order here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, for Monday, your past supports your future. You've done all the hard work. You've already been through all the hard stuff, the um, learning about manifestation, learning about creating, co-creating. Your past is supporting your future. Your soul has already been through lessons and learned things along the way, and your past is supporting that. You're bringing those lessons that you learned along the way. Change maker, make waves. So you are being a change maker. You are coming into the energy of changing into the frequency of love and fierce serenity. That fierce serenity is just the determination of knowing that I am okay. It is what it is, and it's okay. Like you have just that peace about you, and you will fiercely protect that inner peace, that inner knowing. And Thursday, we have raw intention. So something, even if I love that it's landing on between two worlds, because raw intention just, um, leave it at what it is. Have the intention of letting those things come up from the past, or the things come up that are teaching you lessons. Um, let those raw intentions come through. Let them, that's the between the worlds kind of thing. You thought you had it all figured out, or you closed a chapter, or you closed a past situation, but there's some raw intention still coming up. There's still a little bit of a lesson to learn there. So on Friday, we have creator fire. So bring that fire, that passion back, that something that comes up by Thursday, in this energy, some raw intention of yours that you're setting an intention for, that you want to see come into fruition, coming from these past lessons that are coming up, and you want to have learned from these and move forward. So use that creator fire to, bring that into fruition, to make that lesson matter, to make it count, and make a mission statement for your soul. I love that on Saturday. What is your soul purpose? What is your soul here for? And Sunday, the edge of evolution is messy. So, this growth into this exchanging gifts and divine abundance and flying free, the edge of that evolution, getting there is messy. And it's okay for it to feel messy and to look messy, because that's just how it is. And that's how you work through the things that you need to work through. So, with the black energy, find richness from the dark night. So, I feel like it's a combination, that it is dark night of the soul kind of things, past things coming up that you need to deal with, maybe dreams in the night, aha moments, or that's where the raw intention is going to come in. You're going to have, um, some things coming in that you need to work through, and just let those be. But I hope this resonates with you. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what's going on. I would love to help you through anything that you need some help with. So have a beautiful week, and I will talk to you soon.